Mercury retrogrades have increasingly gained a bad reputation in media over the years. While some of that is valid, there is a reason why such an astrological event exists. In retrograde, Mercury asks us to go deeper to reevaluate our ideas about the world and how we converse and interact with it. For Scorpio, though, that's already part of the routine. Mostly since this retrograde happens in your 8th house, a place of high affinity for your sign, this Gemini season will be extremely constructive for you. Plans may be cancelled, and things might occasionally not go the way you want. Still, you will be able to see the bigger purpose of all this activity, or lack thereof. Don't be afraid to purge out anything that may be creating a blockage in your ability to receive. It's okay to be a little opportunistic and focus on what you can gain from people rather than giving. Own your ability to know what you need to do and get what you want. There's no shame in letting people shower you with gifts from time to time, as long as you know that eventually, the tables turn, and you'll have to give back to keep the flow of karma going. You may also notice a change in the way you approach people. Scorpios tend to be quiet and receptive to their environment, but this transit could push you to be more active. Use a combination of your perception skills and your sixth sense for knowing what turns people on to succeed this month. Watch out for any long-term commitments, though. You don't want to start anything new that you will later regret. These energies are more useful for setting a foundation rather than building a whole palace. Be bold but patient. Saturn, who is also retrograde, will be transiting your 4th house all month. This can make you slightly uncomfortable or even aloof. There could be a feeling of detachment from places you usually find revitalizing. Be careful to not seek solace in strange places. Remember that the theme of this month is going deep and naming these emotions as they come up. If you feel something, this is your body trying to tell you that maybe something needs to change. Saturn tends to restrict us from moving forward in certain aspects of your life, but it does while searching for structure and perfection. Perhaps the things you were using to console yourself have been somewhat detrimental to your overall well-being. That's okay, but be wise and know when to move away from certain tendencies. Pay close attention to anything that can be better in your household and with those that live with you. Since Uranus is also squaring the ringed planet in your 7th house, it could indicate this unrest source is external. Maybe you want to go in a particular direction, and those closest to you want to do something completely different. Uranus is a very demanding planet, it wants things the way it likes, and nothing else will do. When met with disapproval, the planet can throw a little bit of a temper tantrum, causing sudden messy situations to arise. Remember to consider the retrograde if you find yourself arguing with anybody. Mars-ruled Scorpio can be a little explosive, and Mercury retrogrades are notorious for harboring misunderstandings. A yelling match will not communicate any constructive ideas. Stay grounded and leveled. Staying connected with the lunar cycle will help bring clarity as you dive deep on a journey to self-betterment. The new moon of the 10th will mark the beginning of the end of the retrograde, so make sure you're using all of the potent Gemini energies present on that day. That means exchanging ideas, receiving new information, and solving contradictions. Especially since it's happening in your 8th house, don't be shy to express yourself as truthfully as you can that day. Mercury likes writing, so journaling may be an excellent tool for tapping into the unconscious. Explore abstractions and maybe even poetry. The full moon in Capricorn ties the month with a lot of positive energy. The Earth sign is very goal-oriented, and it's here where we really see the climax of any intention set earlier in the month. This will mark the assimilation of all the retrograde themes to make them more useful on a practical level. It's happening in your 3rd house. This transit is very beneficial for problem solving, business agreements, and mediation. Any significant disagreements from the Mercury retrograde will likely see its resolve around the full moon. To call more of that stabilizing energy forward, set your intentions and light a candle giving thanks to the favors this lunation is here to bring you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.